to part one of my feeding and watering my tarantulas. I really hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you enjoy the video too.
So let's start with my Chromatopelma cynopubescens, more commonly known as green bottle blue. It's only a sling. It's not actually eaten since I've had it. I've only had it around 2 weeks. It does have a hide. It is incredibly skittish and really fast, and it does tend to move around quite a lot. And anything I've tried to feed it, whether it be pinheads or little waxworms and things, it just doesn't seem to want to feed. So I'm just going to lift off this lid and you should be able to see it. I'm not sure how clear it is on the camera. I'll get the light on for you. This species isn't particularly aggressive. It's quite skittish. The venom isn't too bad. It's terrestrial, so it may do a small amount of burrowing, but it mainly just lives on the ground. It doesn't really do an awful lot of climbing, although this one is currently up on the side, as you can see. If anybody has got any suggestions for why it may not be feeding, do let me know. I have tried a few times, you know, every other day to feed it. I'll just put this water back in without it running off. Oh, please ignore the ambulance in the background. There, so water bowl in. Yeah, so this is a really stunning species of spider. It will have blue legs and sort of a greenish abdomen. Absolutely stunning as it matures. And I'm really looking forward to seeing it when it's bigger. I don't really handle my tarantulas, so you'll never really see me get them out and physically hold them. It doesn't really do them any good, so I'm really sorry if that's the kind of video you're looking for. I should be able to lift up the lid now, and I will try and feed it, but I really don't think it will. It tends to just run away from me. The silly little guy just doesn't want to feed. No. No. What are you doing? Are you going to eat it? You know you're hungry. Hello? No, it looks like he's just going to do a runner if I keep... I really would like him to feed though. Well, maybe I'll just... I don't know, I'll probably put it in there and leave it in there with him. Taking it out here, but I am going to put it back in for later. Right, so moving on, this is my, I believe this one is my Brachypelma amelia, or actually this one might be my, I think it's my B. albopolossum sling. You're probably not going to see it. It's always in hiding. It seems to have sealed off its entrance and it's not really feeding. So I do suspect pre-molt. I'm just trying to have a good look at it. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to fill up its water dish and put the water dish back because I really don't think we're going to see much here. I'm really sorry about that, guys. It's these slings, they do tend to hide. In fact, mature species tend to hide as well. But because they're really tiny, it makes it incredibly difficult to see. Put the lid back on. Right, moving on. Now, I think this is my Brachypelma amelia. I am doing voiceover recording, so it's quite difficult to remember in which order I did it, especially the slings, because the tubs look exactly the same. But I do think this is my Brachypelma amelia, and you can't see it, so we've moved on, I'm afraid. This is my P. murinus, or more commonly known... Oh, no, excuse me. This is not my P. murinus, I don't think. Let's just take the lid off. Oh, taking a while to take the lid off. Bear with me. Oh no, I think this is my C. lividus, my cobalt blue that I'm about to rewater and feed. Yes, it is my C. lividus, my cobalt blue. This one's my largest tarantula in my collection right now, although I do have a fair few to collect at the Huddersfield Invert Show this coming Sunday. This one's a very good feeder. There you go, look, you can see the webbing and his colours. I have been told that these do tend to hide away and burrow, and that maybe I'm doing something wrong with my enclosure because it's always out in the open when I video. It's got a perfectly big enough burrow. It's got lots of substrate, and it feeds very well. I guess I'm just lucky that this particular one likes to stay out in the open for me. I don't know why. So we're going to go ahead and feed it now and see if it'll take food. This one's usually an awesome feeder. Let's just give it a little nudge. Come on. It should feed. No? Do you want it? Oh. Yes? No? Yes, no? I'll just take that then. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, wants it back. Go on. Is he going to take it? Can't decide. Maybe I'll take it out then. Oh, has it got it now? No, I'll take it out. One more try. Looks interested. Don't want to annoy it too much. Oh, well, there we go. Okay. So, there we go. Happily feeding. That took a little bit longer than usual, but there we go. It is now, in fact, feeding. Wow, look at the colours. I got this guy from Invert World Limited. Absolutely fantastic place to buy from a guy called Blake Marvin. He's awesome. Do check him out. You can probably find him on the Facebook page Tarantula Nations. Awesome page. If you're into teas, come and join us. We're absolutely lovely. Everyone on there is so helpful. So big shout out to Tarantula Nation and everybody on there that's been super supportive. Right, so moving on. This is my B. alboplossum. You will not see this one. I do believe that this one is incredibly heavy pre-molt. It is completely sealed off its entrance. It has been refusing food for the last 3 weeks, as in completely point blank refusing food. Some of my other slings have refused food but have taken it maybe once. This one has completely sealed itself off, buried itself down, and is completely refusing food. B. alboplossum is more commonly known as the curly-haired tarantula. It will be blackish, with very sort of curly hairs on it. Very, as the name states. Really, really nice looking spider. Really docile as well, or at least they usually are. So I'm hoping that that continues. Again, if you were going to handle a species, this might be one of them. It's also terrestrial, so it's not a climber. But again, I really wouldn't recommend handling your tarantula unless unless it's by accident. If it comes running out and climbing up your arm, there's not much you can do about it. Do try and stay calm. So I'm just going to change his water. I do refer to them all as he's, some of them's she's. I don't know why. I don't actually know the sex of any of my tarantulas right now. I am waiting for them all to molt out. And I'm sorry if this video is a little bit boring. On Sunday, I will be picking up a mystery box from Blake at Invert World Limited at the Huddersfield Northern Invert Show. So look out for a video between Sunday and Monday of my mystery box and my new additions. Right, this is my P. murinus, or more commonly known as OBT, or I like to call him Orange Bitey Twat. So we're just going to open this box up. You, once again, probably will not see this one. I will try to feed it, but it has fed recently and it doesn't come out very often. This one is super fast. It's old world. You do not want to be bitten by this species. It's also terrestrial, but I'm telling you, you don't want to be bitten by this one. The venom would not be very nice. I really don't think you're going to see much here, guys, and I'm really sorry about that. Mine is a sling, but it's already an absolute arsehole and living up to its name, orange bitey thing. It does not like me at all, and that's perfectly fine. I still thoroughly enjoy this species of spider. I'll see if I can entice him out by dropping something in there, giving it a little wiggle and a little prod, but I don't want to disturb it too much. I won't be poking down into its hole and messing up its webbing. These spiders will be remaining in these tubs for quite a while because, well, until they grow. So I really don't want to be messing up its webbing and things. That wouldn't be fun if somebody came in and messed up your home. So I like to call my P. murinus Jon Snow because he's a bastard, you know, bastard from the north. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. Anybody watch Game of Thrones? Just me? Okay, moving on. Sorry for my shocking jokes there, but that was my attempt. I gave it a shot. What can you do? So yes, I call this one Jon Snow because it's a little bastard. Although you wouldn't believe me having said that, considering it's not coming out and it's not attacking my tongs, but I promise you it is in there. So let's move on from the OBT, seeing as we cannot see it. Oh, and look, it's another pet hole. You're also probably not going to see this one. I believe this is my my Lasiodora parabana. This is my salmon pink bird eater. I don't know if you've noticed, but as I'm going, I'm changing the water bottle caps to small little lids because I've had a realisation. I've had a couple of people tell me, including a YouTuber called Tarantula Cat, who's quite popular on here, that the bottle caps are probably not such a good idea because they've got sharp edges and could rupture my tarantula's abdomen, which I had not thought of. So I have now replaced every single bottle cap with a different dish, just to ensure the safety of my tarantulas. You will not see this one, although, again, I do believe it's in pre-molt. I am just going to have a little look. I do like to make sure that they are still in there and alive and well. I do think that it may have taken it, actually. I think this might be the second feed my L. parabana has taken. Yep, I do believe it's taken it. Well, that's really good. I do enjoy it when they've had a feed. I am really sorry that you didn't get to see anything. Well, thank you for watching, guys. That's the end of part 1, and I'll be back shortly with part 2. I really hope you enjoyed.